Personally, I'm very passionate about IT security, not just in the blockchain space, but the biggest misunderstanding is that after an audit, everything is perfect. The audit is simply a neutral view, neutral assessment on the state of the code, thinking exactly what you want to implement, how you want to implement it, write the specification, write the trust model, and then go from there. Be it formal verification, be it all the new ZK stuff coming up, I think it will never get boring. Hi, I'm Dominic Bruetsch, one of the lead auditors and the founding partner of Chainsecurity. We're doing smart contract audits, mainly EVM based, but also Starkware and some other chains. Personally, I'm very passionate about IT security, not just in the blockchain space, but in general. I actually studied electrical engineering, not computer science, but focused heavily on computer networks. So my first touch point with the blockchain was my master thesis, where I investigated block verification times in Ethereum. Only from there on, I continued up the stack towards smart contracts. So the blockchain developer already knows what blockchain is, right? So basically, we make sure that the code does exactly what is specified and documented to do, and nothing else. Or more simply, or like the picture people have, we prevent hacks. But it's not only that, we also check that the rest of the functionality is as described. So the biggest misunderstanding is that after an audit, everything is perfect. The audit is simply a neutral view, neutral assessment on the state of the code. But if the code was bad before, we can point out some issues. But sometimes, even if you fix the issues, the whole code base is still a bit patchwork and not really well, right? And so the biggest misunderstanding is that security starts way before the audit, actually starts way before the first line of code is written. Thinking exactly what you want to implement, how you want to implement it, write the specification, write the trust model, and then go from there. And of course, good development practices, test everything, have internal code reviews, validate your assumption, all of that.
You're auditing, but you're thinking that this is hard to audit this because there's so many issues with it.
Luckily, it's quite rare for us nowadays because we are lucky to work with a very high quality project, and it's also much more fun to work with a high quality project.
If you look forward into the future, how do you see yourself developing?
Onboard new auditors, educate new auditors, keep up with the development in the space, be it formal verification, be it all the new ZK stuff coming up. I think it will never get boring. Actually, the bulk of the work we do is manual code review. So with our expert knowledge, we really dive deep into the code, try to understand what the client exactly wants, what the documentation and specifications say, and dive deep into what the code actually does. We do use some limited static analysis tools to do some sanity checks, and we are having some in-house development of new tools. Sorry?
Which competitors do you have?
We have many. So of course all the other auditing firms, but also the new audit contests, which are tapping into the same market now, are a very exciting concept where just arbitrary people can just collaborate on a time-bound audit, which I find an amazing concept. So what I recommend there is to get the traditional audit first, to get everything up to shape, and then do the crowdsourced audit to just cover the edge cases and give even more coverage to the code base.